The story begins with Ben waking up and noticing the Omnitrix acting strangely. Despite this, he sees Gwen falling out of bed, which he takes as a sign that today will be a great day. This omen seems true when Max surprises them with a normal breakfast. Later, Ben and Gwen try to think of something fun to do, and Gwen suggests visiting the nearby tar pits. Suddenly, a school bus full of cheerleaders arrives and blows a tire. Things escalate quickly with the arrival of SixSix and Vulkanus, but Ben is ready with the Omnitrix and transforms. Ben becomes Diamondhead and fights off the alien mercenaries. During the battle, Diamondhead takes a hit from Vulkanus and becomes suspicious when Gwen expresses worry about him. Vulkanus hurls the bus, but Diamondhead catches it with a diamond construct, ensuring the cheerleaders are safe. Gwen casts a spell, trapping Vulkanus in a dumpster and shrinking him down to the size of a bottle cap. With Vulkanus defeated, SixSix grabs a cheerleader as a hostage, but Diamondhead shoots him, forcing SixSix to let her go. Ben then shoots a shard into SixSix's jetpack, causing him to crash into the tar pits. With the threats neutralized, Ben fixes the bus tire with another diamond construct, and the cheerleaders hail him as a hero. Just before they leave, Ben notices Kai Green among the girls. Later, Max takes Ben and Gwen to Pizza and Play, where they have a blast. Afterward, Ben shows Max the Omnitrix, but Max tells him not to worry. As they head out, a truck drives by, spilling boxes filled with a new Sumo Slammers video game that isn't supposed to be released for another year. Ben is excited, but tells Max they should return them. Max, however, tells Ben to keep a copy since the truck is already gone. Ben continues enjoying his perfect day, even as the Omnitrix continues to act up. At their next campsite, Gwen and Max offer to make Ben some snacks while he plays. Ben grows suspicious of their behavior but shrugs it off. Then another Max and Gwen arrive, telling Ben it's time to go hero, but Ben keeps playing. A fight breaks out inside the rust bucket between the two sets of Max and Gwen. When Ben finally notices the commotion, he's unsure which pair is real. The real Max and Gwen grab Ben and drive away, explaining that this whole day reflects a twisted version of Ben's worst day, and it only gets worse when the Forever Knights attack. Ben tries to deny this strange situation, thinking no one just forgets a kidnapping attempt by the Forever Knights. Just as Max is about to explain further, a military jeep crashes through the rust bucket, splitting it in half. Lieutenant Steele and SAC troopers emerge, accusing Max and Gwen of being Limax imposters working for Vilgax. Max and Gwen claim that Steele is lying, and Vilgax soon appears. Ben transforms into 4 arms and throws Vilgax into his ship, causing it to explode. Vilgax tries to open a null void portal, but 4 arms seizes the null void projector and throws Vilgax in. Steele, still claiming Max and Gwen are imposters, orders 4 arms to use the projector on them. Gwen points out that Vilgax would try to take the Omnitrix before sending Ben to the null void. Steele then transforms into Enoch, and Max and Gwen free themselves as 4 arms is surrounded by Forever Knights. Enoch reveals that making 4 arms believe he was having a perfect day was a ruse to distract him while they tried to remove the Omnitrix. The dream world then morphs into a nightmare, trapping Ben in his worst fear, being stuck at school. Ben panics and begs Enoch to let him out, but Gwen explains that the Forever Knights used a dream machine to distract Ben. Max was able to hijack the signal, allowing him and Gwen to enter. Max warns that if they're still in the dream when the Omnitrix is removed, the dream and them will be terminated. The trio wanders through the hallways and encounters Kevin, who mutates into Kevin 11. They flee, with Ben lamenting how much he hates school. The Tennysons get trapped in the library, where a computer demands they pass a test to open the door. Kevin starts breaking in, so Ben answers every question with C, and a passage opens. They then run into troll versions of Cash and JT, who grab Max and throw Gwen. Ben tries to transform into Heat Blast, but turns into Gray Matter instead. With Gwen's help, they make Cash and JT let go of Max, and they escape. Gray Matter deduces that the exit is in his gym locker and reverts back to Ben. Suddenly, Enoch, Kevin, SixSix, Cash, and JT surround them, but Ben realizes he can control his dream. He transforms into Ultra Ben and turns Max and Gwen into superheroes too. Ultra Ben defeats Kevin, and Max defeats the bullies. Ultra Ben then flies into space with Enoch and throws him into the sun. Ben awakens from the dream machine, transforms into XLR8, and takes down the Forever Knights, sending Enoch into the dream machine. The machine malfunctions, and XLR8 reverts back into Ben. Enoch removes the Omnitrix from Ben and puts it on his wrist, but it's revealed to be Enoch's dream all along. XLR8 had indeed put him into the dream machine, which never malfunctioned. Gwen and Max then meet up with XLR8, and they leave the room together. Later, a Forever Knight dressed in ninja garb arrives to revive Enoch, only to be stopped by another knight who decides to leave Enoch to his fate as punishment for his repeated failures. He then vows to finish off the Tennysons himself.